Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of photo editing with Photoshop, Illustrator, Canva and Lightroom tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 15 where we'll be learning about transparent blur effect. Okay, so we'll be learning how you will be able to make up a transparent blur effect in Canva. So we'll be learning about all of that in detail here in this particular chapter. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So over here, as you guys can see, now I'm here in the home page of Canva. Okay, so from here, the first thing what we need to do here is create a design, or you guys can just custom a size. Let's take 1080 into 1080. From here, this was the recently used size, which I have used in my last class as well. So now let's come here into this new document, and from here, let's go to uploads. Okay, so from uploads, I can just upload any file if I do have. Otherwise, you guys can come here into the elements option as well. And from here, you guys can search for image. Okay, let's go to this photos option from the elements page. And now let's search the niche. So I will search over here as mountain, hike. So I will just come here and I will just click quite like this. And over here, you guys can see the mountain hike image right over here. Okay, so from here, if I do want to use this particular image up, let's increase the size. Okay, so let's come right over here. Let's just increase the size from here itself. Let's increase it from here. And now what I want to do is I want to give this one a transparent color. So let's select this one. Let's just decrease the size. Let's crop it down quite like this. And what you can do from here is now let's go to the edit photo option. Okay, so from here again, I will come to this edit photo option. And now I will just go to this effects and I will just go to the blur. Okay, so I will come here and from here, instead of brush, what I'll do is I will just select up the whole image. And from here, let's just increase the blur of the image quite like this. Okay, so I will just increase the blur maybe to 60. And now let's go back. And from here, let's click on share and let's download this particular file. So now I want to download it in a PNG. Let's come here and let's try to download this image up. Okay, so now this image is getting downloaded. Let's come here. Let's go to desktop. And from here, I will just name this one T blur. Okay, so this is transparent blur. So I will just come here. Let's go to my resource file and let's save it up. So I will just save it up right over here. And now let's add up a new page. Okay, so I have just added up this new page. Let's take this image now. Let's increase the size of this image from here. Let's increase the size. If you do want to move, okay, you guys can come here and maybe move this side. If you do want to crop a little bit, you guys can come here and you guys can basically crop this image a little bit as well. Okay, and once you're done, let's go to the uploads option, and from uploads option, let's go to upload files. Okay, so I will click here on to upload files option, and now let's come here to this particular file where I have saved that particular image. Okay, so here you guys can see the key blur, and this one is now getting uploaded. Okay, so this thing is basically getting uploaded right now. And now let's import this particular image as well. So over here now I do have this particular image, and what I can do is I can come up here, and from here now if I do want to give this one up a blur, so let's come here and from here you guys can see how it actually looks. So I have just increased the size. Now if you do want to decrease the blur, you guys can come here and from here you guys can just decrease the blur quite like this. So you guys can come here and let's say I will just place up the blur quite over here. If you do want to put it right over here itself, you guys can come here and place it accordingly. So I will just place it accordingly right over here. And also you guys can see this is a transparent blur. Okay, and if you do want to add any kind of elements over here, let's go to graphics. And from here, you guys can see these are the magic recommendations. So from here, what I can do is I can come here and maybe I will just select one up. Let's come here and let's just take out this color. And from here, let's just decrease the transparency. Okay, so let's come here. Let's put it somewhat around 50. So I will just come here, put it around 50. Let's select this one. And now I will delete this. And what I can do is I can come here and just decrease the size of this particular shade. So let's come here. If you do want to decrease the shade, you guys can come here, and from here you guys can actually decrease the shade as well. So you guys can come here. If you do want to give this one up shade, you guys can come here and make it more dark. So again, select this particular part, and from here, if you want to give this one up a outline, then go to edit photo. And from here, what you guys can do is let's go to edit photo, and from here let's go to shadows. And if you do want to give this one up a glow shadow, you guys can come here and you guys can just give this one up a glow shadow. So now let's go to this edit photo option again. Let's come here, let's go to edit photo, and from here let's go to shadows, let's go to glow shadows. And over here you guys can just select the size and also the blur amount. Okay, so you guys can come here and also select the angle right up, and also you guys can actually select the distance. And if you do want to change the color, you guys can come here and change the color of this particular background. And once you're done over here, you guys can come here, go to the text option, and you guys can just put up your text, whichever you want to put. So this kind of effects are basically used in those scenarios where they do have a text to write. Okay, so now again, I will come here and let's take up a text box. And what I can do is I will just delete this one up. I will just come here, delete this one. Let's come here, select this. And now let's type transparent background. So I will just type this thing down. If I do want to come right over here, let's click on enter. And now from here, I will just increase the size a little bit. Let's select this whole text up. And from here, if I do want to change the font, I can come here and I can just change the font from here. If you do want to increase the size of the font, you guys can come here and you guys can just increase the size of the font. Okay, and over here, let's say if you do want to add another text box, if you do have any message, you guys can come here. And now from here, I will just decrease the font size. Let's go with 12. And now I will just click on enter. Let's select all of this and let's go backspace. And now I just need to fill this one with placeholder text. Okay, so I'll come here and I will just fill this one up with some placeholder text. Okay, so I can come here, I will just type this thing down. And again, what I'll do is I will come here and let's just take it in one line. If you do want to increase the size, you guys can come here and increase the size quite like this. Let's come here, let's decrease the font size. And now let's place this text box right over here. Okay, so I will just place this text box right over here wherever you guys can put up your text. Okay, so this is how you guys can edit a nice photo and using the transparent background option as well. Okay, so here you guys can see this one looks quite good. You guys can use this image for your social media handle as well. Okay, so now lastly, what I'll do is I will just save this file. Okay, so let's go to share, and from share, let's go to download. Okay, and from here you guys can just select this PNG format. But if you do want to upload it directly onto your social media, okay, you guys can come here and you guys can just share on your social media from here. Okay, now I will just download this file. Let's select the PNG option. Okay, and now let's download only the second page. So I just want this page. Let's come here and let's download this one. And over here, my file or this particular image will get saved into a PNG format over in my system. Okay, so now they will basically show me up a page where it will get downloaded. Let's go to download. Let's click over here onto the download option. Okay, so now here you guys can see I do have that option. Now let's go to desktop, and from here, now I will come to this particular file, and from here, let's name this one as T background. Okay, so I will come here, I will just name this one as T background. which is transparent background. And now I will just click over here on save. Okay, so my file over here has been saved. So yeah, I hope you guys have understood this class on how you will be able to create a stunning transparent background image in Canva. So I hope to see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.